Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome from London Heathrow, where the time is just after 6 o'clock in the morning. Today we are flying all the way to Los Angeles, and I'm very excited because it's going to be on the American Airlines 777-300, and it's going to be on the Flagship business class product. Never been on it, very excited about it, so let's pack the bags, let's go and see what it's all about. Check-in on American Airlines is through the app, provided you submitted all your documents, COVID tests and vaccination proofs through the Verify app, so you only need to stop by the check-in desk if you need to drop your bags. If you do not use Verify, the staff will do all document checks for you at the desk. Thank you very much, have a good day. Business class tickets come with priority security here at Terminal 3. This morning there was no one else in the queue, so I got through in no time. So, through security, still have about a couple of hours until boarding, so ticket comes with lounge. Let's find it and have some breakfast. At the time of recording this video, the American Airlines lounge was closed. You can however use all one-word lounges. After doing some research, I decided to go with the Cafe Pacific one. It was great, well presented, and the staff was brilliant. There was plenty of food and drink to choose from. Pastries from the oven, porridge, cereal, all kind of fruit, and they even had a chef making food for order. I decided to go for soup, some kind of rice, and the breakfast omelette. This is really nice. As the sun came up, the lounge started to get busy. Everyone seemed to enjoy the open bar.
And to be fair, the Lake District
It was soon time to say goodbye to the lounge and walk to the gate. By the time I got to the gate, boarding has already started, but luckily business class tickets also come with priority boarding, so I could jump the queue and get onto the jet bridge straight away. Hello.
crossover, make a right.
At this point I need to mention that the crew asked me not to film them or anyone else in the cabin to protect the privacy, so unfortunately I have no actual footage of the cabin layout. Your experience on the American Airlines business class product may vary depending on what aircraft you're flying on. Today's flight was on their 777-300, which is equipped with the AA Flagship business class cabin. It is actually two cabins, one smaller cabin with only 8 seats at the front and another with 44 in the middle of the plane. This cabin is set up in a 1-2-1 reverse herringbone configuration, and everyone has direct aisle access without having to climb over someone else. The cabin crew came around with pre-takeoff drinks and asked about my choice for lunch from the menu. It was time for pushback and to fire up the engines, and then to start a 30-minute long taxi to runway 27 right on a very busy Heathrow tarmac. Soon after takeoff, the onboard service started, and oh boy, there was food. Right after takeoff, the crew served some warm nuts and a drink, and it was soon followed by the starter, which on this occasion was a salad and prawns and some nice warm bread.
Thank you ever so much.
You're very welcome.
Oh, looks gorgeous, thank you.
As for the main course, my choice was the steak. It was just amazing. I was then served some dessert and a coffee. On every seat there was an amenity kit with a pair of socks, some moisturizer, earbuds, toothbrush, eye mask and a pen. Unfortunately no pyjamas this time. American Airlines provides you with a pair of Bang & Olufsen noise cancelling headphones. They were actually really great and I was even able to sleep wearing them. Every seat has its own entertainment system. I prefer to use the remote, as the touchscreen felt a bit sluggish. There were a lot of movies, TV shows, music, and even some news channels on offer. I watched the movie and then decided to have some sleep. It was a long, almost 12-hour flight. The seat converts into a lie-flat bed, which was very comfortable, and you also get some Casper bedding from American Airlines. The washrooms on the 777 business class are great, with a lot of space. I do recommend using the ones at the front, however, as the ones at the back of the cabin are smaller. They are very similar to the ones you would find on economy. Just to be safe and to make sure I do not starve before landing, the crew served some snacks and chicken pies with a fruit and drink and some coffees. After a very comfortable just under 12 hours, it was time to land in Los Angeles. I loved every second of this flight. The crew was brilliant, the food was amazing, and it just kept coming. The cabin crew came around and thanked every passenger for their business and addressed us by our names. I think it was a very nice personal touch. As our 777 was touching down on the ground, another American Airlines flight just started to roll on the runway parallel to us. I think it was very cool to see them gaining speed and eventually taking off as we were about to come to a stop. I originally bought this ticket as an economy and then upgraded it to a business class cabin at a later date. The original ticket was bought back in 2020 and then subsequently got cancelled multiple times by the airline because of the COVID restrictions. All in all, with rebookings and then upgrading, I paid about £1,750 for a return flight, so this flight worked out about £875, which I think was a really great value for money. The return leg of this flight was just as enjoyable as this one. If you fly on this product, try to book a seat in the small cabin at the front of the plane. It really is amazing. All I have left to say is thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you at the next one.